Donald Paulsboro. This week's program comes to you from the main dining room here at Gervasi's restaurant in what used to be the Paulsboro Plaza, and we've got to get this place torn down. Not the restaurant part, but the plaza's got to get torn down. And we're very happy to be here. I travel the state up and down into Philadelphia, and this is my favorite Italian restaurant for a lot of reasons, but it starts with the food and it starts with the people. Yvonne, what do you have for me?
Paulsboro water.
See that? You see that? Of course, it's Yvonne Gervasi. She is here to greet you. It's her and Nino's place, and we'll have Nino on later who prepare a special dish for us. The water is symbolic because as we stand here today, it is April. What date is it? What date is it?
10th. Today's the 10th, John.
It's the 10th. So this is Thursday. On Monday of this week at 11 o'clock, the well number 7, which had the high level of pollutants, was shut down. And well number 8 and 9 were returned back online, and those water levels meet all the standards of the DEP and those contemplated involving that particular chemical as well. So that's very good news, and you'll keep an eye on the various publications and the issue about bottled water for infants to 1-year-olds. The Department of Health will be speaking on that likely by the time this show airs, but they weren't prepared today to come on. They'll be on another show. Irma, we have an interesting program.
John Monjabev here from Nino's. It's just a wonderful, wonderful restaurant. Nino comes out and greets you. Yvonne's always there. Their drinks, their food's excellent.
Yvonne, don't leave yet. Come on, come back in. Yeah, she's trying to get away. Yvonne, you know, issues with the water, they don't help your business.
Not at all. Not at all.
I noticed because I'm in with, come on a little bit closer, because I'm in and with frequency, and Saturday nights have been off.
Absolutely. A lot of people really are concerned about it.
And that's why we wanted to come here today, first to help continue the announcement. The mayor could not join us because of his work schedule to make the announcement of the offending well being shut down. So we want to get this word out. You're open.
6 days a week.
It could be 7.
We know.
It could be 7.
Nino needs a day off.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But we're straight up about these things. We're here at my favorite Italian restaurant. Nino's going to prepare a couple dishes for us, and a specialty cocktail, if time permits, from barmaid Kim. So, Irma, it could be an interesting program.
I'm ready for Manja and Bev.
Not bad. Coming right back from Gervasi's restaurant here, where Paulsboro meets Gippstown on Broad Street.
Multi-policy discount. Paperless discount. Paid in full discount, homeowners discount, safe driver discount, chipmunk family reunion, someone stole the nuts, squirrel jail, justice.
Countless discounts. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
Thinking about a new appliance or an LCD TV? Don't think twice. Think Weiss. Weiss True Value has a full line of LCD TVs plus a great variety of appliances. And of course, hardware items like TrueTest paints, Master Mechanic tools, electrical supplies, key duplicating, and Rug Doctor rentals. And for repairs on screens and windows, look no further. Weiss True Value, from making keys to selling appliances and LCD TVs. Don't think twice. Think Weiss. 39 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
For everything, there's a season, and a time for everything under heaven. A time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for remembering, and a time for parting. When that time arrives, let Beth McBride Foley and Thomas D. Foley at the McBride Foley Funeral Home help you in your time of need. Offering a wide variety of funeral services from cremation to traditional, McBride Foley Funeral Home has been helping families with the loss of a loved one with over 50 years of combined service. McBride Foley Funeral Home, 228 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
Welcome back. The program continues from Nino's here, where Paulsboro meets Gippstown on Broad Street. With me now is Judy Gazzara McKenzie, is the president of the Chamber of Commerce. She and I served in that organization for many years, and now she's taken over the reins again, which is very important for a lot of reasons. Because, Judy, frankly, right now, as Paulsboro has had a rash of bad stories, we need good news.
Well, you know, we do need some good news, and thankfully we have some. You know, we want to try to bring some positivity here. So you may recall last year we had a cash mob back in February at Weiss True Value. A cash mob, for those of you who've never heard of one, what we did last year is we met here at Nino's, and people who participate are asked to show up with $10 to spend at a local business, but you don't know where it's going to be. So we made the announcement here at Nino's last year. The business we surprised was Weiss True Value. So the whole group, about 40 people, went down to Weiss's, and it was really a lot of fun. People got to visit. Because all 40 people descended at the same time, there was a bit of a line, although it moved quickly, but people caught up in line, and it was fun to see what they bought. Everything from cookie cutters to planters to sleds and garden tools. So that was the one last year. So, we thought we need to do it again. So once again, see, we do things a little different here in Paulsboro. Now, the other cash mob people, and we're very fortunate to have Gloucester County Chamber, Uptown Pittman, Swedesboro Business Association, some others, they support us, we support each other. They were meeting out in the parking lot. So we had February. We were not going to meet outside. We met at Nino's. That worked so well, we're going to do it again. Once again, we're going to change it up. They've been meeting at lunchtime, but it's really hard to try to get out at lunchtime and get back. And we want residents to be able to play this time. So we roll a little different. We're going to do it on a Friday, April 25th at 4 p.m. Happy hour. Yeah, perfect. Cash Mob happy hour. Right here again at Nino's, because it's a great place to meet. And Nino and Yvonne, being very kind to help support us, are going to do $2 Yingling pints and $4 UV vodka drinks. We might have to try some of those today, John, because I'm not familiar with the UV vodka, but we maybe can get to know it. So drink specials starting at 3:30 to 6:30 for the drink specials here. At 4 o'clock, we gather here. We'll make an announcement of where we're mobbing, because that's a surprise for people. You have your $10. Trust me, you'll find something you like. And I will also be posting it on Facebook, because some of you might not be able to be here at 4. So, we tried to think, how can we let people know? So if you like Gloucester County Cash Mob on Facebook, I'll post where we're mobbing on there if you can't get here by 4. And the business those specials will run all night. So if you can't get here till 5, 6 o'clock, it's okay. Residents are welcome to join it. You can either stop at Nino's, where we'll leave the information, or check the Facebook page to see where we're going and what the specials are. And it's fun to see what people get. You can go, shop, come back and hang out here. Or again, they're running them all night. Maybe you want to have that drink or two and then go shop. But we'll have some giveaways. Should be fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's not a hard interview to do. Just start her, and we went.
Wind it up and we go.
Before we close the segment, grateful for the Chamber of Commerce going to be involved in this year's 4th of July parade, but also the new banners look very nice.
I'm so glad you like the banners. That was a project that Tom Foley from McBride Foley Funeral Home spearheaded for us. You've already seen winter, and thankfully, finally, yay, it's spring. But we have more coming. We'll be doing custom banners for the summer. We are hoping to do one with the Borough Seal and another with our Tinnakin Rear Range Lighthouse. And then we'll have fall-themed banners. We're hoping. We're doing the project in stages. We raised enough to start with. We wanted to get them up by Christmas. People were very generous, came through quickly. We were able to do that. We've accomplished spring. We need to raise some more to accomplish summer and fall. So you are very welcome. Any amount is appreciated. It's about $360 for each of the street lamps to do all 4 seasons. I think it's $160 to do 1 season. But any amount, $5 is appreciated. It all goes into the pot and helps offset the cost. And if you want to send in your contributions, just mail them. It's Greater Paulsboro Chamber of Commerce, GPCC, at P.O. Box 181, Paulsboro.
08066. That's a nice project, by the way. We're grateful for the Chamber of Commerce, because this is the most important time to have positive things to talk about Paulsboro as we regroup from some bad publicity, getting on with some very good news coming, with some development and economic news on the way very shortly. Not this show, but shortly. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
Life is a journey that we travel with a lot of uncertainty. When your family is faced with change and you're in need of understanding, direction, honesty, and professionalism, we at the Landolfi Funeral Home have a tradition of assisting you with all of your needs in any way that we can. We offer many affordable funeral services. Please feel free to call us with any questions you may have, or visit us at www.landolfifuneralhome.com.
Rizzo Family Chiropractic Center in Gibbstown offers pain relief with a difference. Using specific chiropractic adjustments, Rizzo Family Chiropractic will get to the root of your problem quickly. Bring your headaches, neck, back, joint, or limb pain to Dr. Karen Rizzo. If you have recurring pain, chiropractic can help. Rizzo Family Chiropractic can relieve many sources of pain without extended treatment and ongoing therapy. Give your family the gift of caring professional pain relief with a difference. Rizzo Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back. We always like to spotlight a business. Of course, we're out of business being at Nino's restaurant, but we're also going to spotlight this week Nustar Energy, which you're familiar with Nustar, but there's a couple different segments of it. Now there's one segment because Nustar is still in the neighborhood, and with me is Amber. Amber, your last name again? I'm sorry.
Barezzo.
She just told me before we started. I can't remember that, but thank you for coming over for the show. So, as I said, Nustar still in the neighborhood. The refinery portion was sold, correct?
Yes. In March, the refinery portion was partially owned by Lindsay Goldberg as well as Nustar, and Nustar has sold their portion to Lindsay Goldberg, which has now become Axion Specialty Products. However, we still have our Nustar Paulsboro terminal over on Delaware Avenue.
And that, for those who've been here a long time, as you head into the park at the river and you look to the left-hand side, you see the terminal where the trucks load up and pull out from. People always thought that was part of the refinery, but that, though attached to the refinery, is separate.
Yes, it's actually separate from the refinery. We have fuels that are actually piped over from the refinery as well as Plains Terminal, and those fuels are stored in our tanks, and then they are brought out via truck.
And they're blended, correct, Amy?
Yes, they're blended depending on what the customer requests, different concepts and everything like that to make the fuels.
People, as you see branded gasoline, whether it be Shell or Citgo or Valero, each may have something proprietary, correct, in the
Yes.
blend of the gasoline. So at the rack, that's where they're correct.
Yeah, that's where they blend it. That's what our 5 terminal operators, that's one of their biggest things, led by our Rusty Wright, our terminal manager, who's been there for many years. And they blend the different products to be able to make it into different things. We carry diesel fuel as well as gasoline. So frequently, if you're filling up in the South Jersey area, you may be filling up with fuel that was stored at the Nustar facility.
I would think very likely, right?
Oh, absolutely.
As far as percentage, how many trucks a day do you have?
Hundreds and hundreds of trucks a day.
We see them rolling, and that means the economy is good when trucks are rolling. Also wanted to thank you. Judy McKenzie mentioned that Nustar was generous in their support for the banner program.
Absolutely. We are extremely excited to pair with the Chamber of Commerce to be able to do the banners for the downtown area. We're also extremely engaged in the community with volunteer projects. We just volunteered over at Paulsboro Little League to sponsor a team as well as do their field cleanup. And we're engaged in different ways like the 4th of July parade, National Night Out, everything like that. We also give to the Boys and Girls Club in different areas of the community. We really enjoy being engaged.
Sounds like Bill Greehey.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He was a friend the day he walked in his restaurant to talk about buying the refinery. We appreciate Nustar and their continued presence in town. As you see, they're very active in this community and our sister community of Gibbstown, and that makes us stronger, especially as we work through these times of unusual news. It's important everyone pull together because Paulsboro needs all its people now to say good things as we move forward. Amy, thank you so much. We're coming right back from Nino's Restaurant.
Multi-policy discount, paperless discount, paid in full discount, homeowners discount, safe driver discount, chipmunk family reunion, someone stole the nuts, squirrel jail, justice.
Countless discounts. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
Thinking about a new appliance or an LCD TV? Don't think twice. Think Weiss. Weiss True Value has a full line of LCD TVs plus a great variety of appliances. And of course, hardware items like True Test paints, Master Mechanic tools, electrical supplies, key duplicating, and Rug Doctor rentals. And for repairs on screens and windows, look no further. Weiss True Value, from making keys to selling appliances and LCD TVs. Don't think twice. Think Weiss. 39 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
For everything, there's a season, and a time for everything under heaven. A time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for remembering, and a time for parting. When that time arrives, let Beth McBride Foley and Thomas D. Foley at the McBride Foley Funeral Home help you in your time of need. Offering a wide variety of funeral services from cremation to traditional, McBride Foley Funeral Home has been helping families with the loss of a loved one with over 50 years of combined service. McBride Foley Funeral Home, 228 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
Welcome back. With me now is Nino Gervasi. I say it correctly?
Yes, you did.
I did better this time. First of all, we're grateful for both Nino and Yvonne for having us in. They're always very generous with their time. We dropped in here in the afternoon. Beautiful day outside, and the temperature is just a lovely day. So we came in after lunch and before dinner. And now that this program goes countywide, we wanted to introduce more people to Nino's restaurant. A little bit deceiving when you drive by because he's on the tail end of what used to be a plaza, but isn't a plaza anymore. It's waiting to be torn down. And this is where Paulsboro meets Gibbstown on Broad Street. Nino, what are you going to cook for us today? I mentioned at the top of the show, it's simply my favorite Italian
Tonight
restaurant.
I'm going to cook for you blackened salmon with spinach, sauteed spinach, and asparagus.
And asparagus. Now, that's been on the menu for a while.
That's one of my big item for lunchtime and dinner time. And for Irma, I'm going to make some mussel with some tostini bread.
Now, the mussels, you have a special night of the week.
Yes, a Wednesday night. All the mussel you can eat till the last.
Yeah, it's a good deal. The mussels are excellent. But
They come over linguine, by the way, with pasta or with choice of pasta.
Tell us about how you prepare the salmon, because as you're talking, we're going to have footage of you making it.
Well, the salmon, we blacken it, and it's going to be pen seared. It's really easy. And then we put a lemon, of course, and wine, some shallots, some scallions, and quite a couple herbs and some sage.
It's a good dish. Now, how about the mussels? Tell us how you prepare the mussels.
The mussel is definitely garlic and oil and a lot of oregano. Oregano and all my spice.
And we're going to enjoy the finished product, by the way, because the mussels, and I'm not a big shellfish person, those mussels I can eat, and you've got to have the right bread.
It's not arugula and tuna fish like you like it.
In the afternoon. No, I have that. What else do I have? I have more than arugula.
That's
and tuna
one
fish.
of your favorite.
In the afternoon sometimes.
And gnocchis. Homemade gnocchis.
I love the gnocchis.
Yes.
The gnocchis.
We have it daily anyway.
And the coffee.
Special coffee.
Coffee's very, very good. We're going to look forward to seeing the finished dish after we do community notes. A good meal is complemented by a fine wine or a nice cocktail. We're at the bar side of the restaurant. Kim, what are you making for us?
I'm going to make today a salted caramel martinis. It's made with Stoli vanilla, butter shots, and especially rum chata, which a lot of people are liking these days. So we get 1 part Stoli vanilla, 1 part of the butter shots, and 2 parts of rum chata. We rim the glass with caramel and salt. Shake it up. Smile.
Otherwise, I'm going to call typhoid.
I don't know if you really can call something a martini that's got that many flavors.
It's a nice after-dinner drink, actually, with the sweetness of the rum chata and the salt on the rim. It's very popular right now.
And what's that called, Kim?
A salted caramel.
A salted caramel martini. My martinis don't have that much in it. It looks delicious. We'll be right back.
I like your martini the way you drink it too, John.
I think I do too.
Hey, John, you know what we need over here in Paulsboro? Because we got the jinx. We should go buy a couple goats. What do you call it? That word?
You can't do that in America. We'll be right back.
Life is a journey that we travel with a lot of uncertainty. When your family is faced with change and you're in need of understanding, direction, honesty, and professionalism, we at the Landolfi Funeral Home have a tradition of assisting you with all of your needs in any way that we can. We offer many affordable funeral services. Please feel free to call us with any questions you may have or visit us at www.landolfifuneralhome.com.
Rizzo Family Chiropractic Center in Gibbstown offers pain relief with a difference. Using specific chiropractic adjustments, Rizzo Family Chiropractic will get to the root of your problem quickly. Bring your headaches, neck, back, joint, or limb pain to Dr. Karen Rizzo. If you have recurring pain, chiropractic can help. Rizzo Family Chiropractic can relieve many sources of pain without extended treatment and ongoing therapy. Give your family the gift of caring professional pain relief with a difference. Rizzo Family Chiropractic.
It's time for Community Notes with Irma Stevenson. And Irma, this is the first show from Nino's I haven't had a single cup of coffee.
John, if we get a snowstorm tomorrow, you know it'll be your fault. Happy birthday to Pauline Salvatore. She's 90 years old, and the family had over 100 people were there celebrating with Pauline Salvatore.
She's a beautiful lady.
Yes, she is. Ida O'Leary, Grace Martin, Mike O'Leary Sr., April Nordhoff-Ziegler, Gail DeMarco, Patty Farrow, Bruce Munyon, Debbie Mincy, Abigail Jane Llewellyn, Captain Claude Berthol, United States Marine Corps, and Faye Nastasi Tucker. And happy anniversaries to Betty and Bill Irvin. 66 years, John. Can you imagine that? 66 years.
That's a real number.
And they're both graduates of Paulsboro High School, 43 and 47. Paulsboro Public Schools will hold registration for preschool and kindergarten for the 2014 and 15 school year. To qualify, a child must reside in Paulsboro and be 4 years old for preschool and 5 years old for kindergarten, on or before October 1st this year. Registration dates are as follows: April 23rd, 24th, 25th, 28th, and 29th, and April 30th. Please call Billingsport School at 423-2226 and set up an appointment. And at the time of registration, original legal birth certificate with the raised seal, complete immunization record, and proof of residency. If you own your home, please bring an update mortgage statement or property tax bill. If you rent or lease, please bring in the certificate of occupancy. So, come on, kids. They start school now for pre-K, John. Paulsboro High School class reunion, they're combining 1982 and 1983, 30 years. They will be going to Bogies and Pittman, $70 a person, $135 a couple. Contact Susan McMonagle via the Facebook. John, we're going to have another Chinese auction in Paulsboro. The Paulsboro Day Committee at the Paulsboro Firehouse, April 26th. Doors open at 5. Auction starts at 6. Entry cards are $5 at $1 cards. All adults 18 and over. New items, and they always have a great time. 856-341-3309. Christ Presbyterian Church, our friends on Swedesboro Road in Gibbstown, will have a Mother's Day tea Saturday the 26th, 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Call 423-0916. Our friends at Gibbstown Volunteer Fire Company will have a hoagie sale May 2nd. Pick up at the station between 11 a and 5 p. Delivery is available if you order 10 or more. Please call Deputy Chief Mike Fisler at 856-491-6212. John, this is people helping one of our Paulsboro residents who lived in Paulsboro many years, looking for crafted vendors for a craft fair to benefit the Richard Struss Jr. double lung transplant.
Oh, goodness. Double lung transplant.
Double lung. Rich is the son of Rick and Sally Struss, formerly of Paulsboro. Sunday, April the 27th, 9 a to 3 p. at the Woodbury Heights Community Center. Space will be $40. Please call Suzanne at 856-981-8407. And our friends in Bridgeport Fire Company are hosting a bus trip to Resorts Casino on Sunday, April 27th, leaving the firehouse at 1:30. You pay $25 and you get $25 back. Good deal. Call Mike at 467-4323. And John, Judy wanted me to remind everybody, the Knights of Columbus breakfast, Sunday, April 27th, 8:30 to 11 at the gym. They're out of St. John's basement. They're into the gym there at St. John's, according to nature. $6 adults, $3 children, sausage and peppers, ham, pancakes, and eggs. And John, I have a picture of when I showed the banners last time. They thought they'd both be red, but they decided, how about red, white, and blue? So this is what they'll be looking like. The Paulsboro Pride and the seal will be red and white, and the Paulsboro Tinicum rear range out lighthouse will be blue. Because it's going to be beautiful when we walk down the 4th of July parade, John, and I'll be ready.
And we lost Mark. Mark Camp was supposed to be here to do a walk-on. He's somewhere. We've lost Mark. We're going to find Mark. As we're finding Mark, we're also getting ready to eat. So we're going to close this program out, and we're going to sit down and enjoy what Nino has prepared in the kitchen. And we're very, very happy to have been here today. This has been a full program, Irma.
Oh, I love it. And I love it at Nino's. Mussels. Oh.
Remember, mussels Wednesday night, all you can eat, $21. All you can eat, that's mussels over linguine. Nino, you ready to serve?
Yes, sir.
He's ready to serve. For Bill Crane, our producer, couldn't be with us today. For Fred Buchter behind the camera, Irma.
Oh, here it
is. Now here's Mark. Mark, come on in.
Come on in, Mark. We're looking for you.
Nice of Mark to make it before the show closed out. Mark's going to give us Mark has been pulled out of retirement to help coordinate with our council, governing body, the 4th of July parade. Mark?
Okay, John. Speaking of retirement, here's your 2014 membership card to the Paulsboro Senior Citizens.
I wish retirement's a very nice word, Mark. Thank you.
John, this will be our 24th annual 4th of July parade.
Very nice.
Kevin Ross will be our Grand Marshal. The actual theme is up in the air, so I was just on the phone about. But I'd like to let people know that we're going to do the Friends of the Fourth campaign again, and we're trying to get the letters out earlier and try and get some more support. That's a major part in keeping the parade alive, and any help that people can give us would be appreciated.
And the council liaison this year is?
Jennifer Turner.
I wanted to mention Jennifer's name. She also couldn't be with us because she works during the day. We're taping at 3:30, so sometimes that's hard for people. But this parade has become a community homecoming, and this is a year we need a parade.
Yes, it is. There's been a lot going on in Paulsboro, and we need something fun. Anybody wants to donate Friends of the Fourth, you don't have to wait for a letter. You can send your check to Friends of the Fourth at the Borough Hall, 1211 Delaware Street, Paulsboro. And anybody with a donation of $25 or more will be listed as Friends of the Fourth. And we have other categories of somebody who's willing to donate more.
And that information will be forthcoming. And everyone's participation, both in the Friends of the Fourth and in the parade itself. This is a real small-town community parade, draws a nice crowd, a lot of fun, starts at 10 o'clock, lines up here at the old plaza, and makes its way to the high school. Fred says wrapping up. We've already said our goodbyes, so that's going to do it from Gervasi's Restaurant here on Broad Street, where Paulsboro meets Gibbstown.
I gotta make some more money. Where's that bottle of wine?